I'm Johnny Scoville. I have issues. This is Chase the Heat. I do have issues. I got some good ones though. They're not all bad. You know, and if you're new to the channel, I don't know how that started. I mean, I did it the first time I did a challenge. I said, I have issues. And this is Chase the Heat. And for some reason, I just kind of, every time I did a challenge, I did that. So it wasn't something I really planned out. But nonetheless, I have issues. All right, so I got a bunch of pods here, a bunch of really cool pods. Pepper Poppers is one of them. It's a Jimmy Pickles Chocolate Reaper. All right, we're gonna eat this one. And the rest are gonna be from DEATHridge peppers. I've got a JD Corkscrew, which looks pretty gnarly. And I've got a Space X crossed with a red. Kind of a cool looking pod, very nasty looking. Then I've got a couple of really interesting ones here. This is a Primitally peach. It's an unknown cross from a chocolate pod. And man, when you say unknown cross, ooh. All right, so this one is a also from DEATHridge. This is a peach beast. Very cool pod. I can't wait to see the interiors of this. And this one is a Tennessee Bomb Yellow. Tennessee Gut Bomb Yellow. It's a big one. All right, so I'm gonna eat these. I'm gonna do the lighter colored first and move my way up, I guess. Maybe I'll save the Primitally Unknown Cross for the end. But this is the first one, is a Peach Beast. You know what? I'm hoping I get an endorphin rush today. I would like that. Here's the interior of the Peach Beast. Very oily. You can see the oil glistening on the bottom portion right here. Pretty nice placenta. Smells fierce. All right, guys. Thank you, Jacob DEATHridge. Thank you, Pepper Poppers. And thank you for watching this. The silliness. I'm Johnny Scoville with issues. This is Chase the Heat. That is a perfect example of a pepper that would have just seized me up 6 years ago. When I first started the channel, I didn't like floral at all. It was, in fact, it was the flavor that I liked the least. And it was the flavor that if I was gonna chunder or reverse fortune, that was gonna be the flavor that did it. This one was okay, but my tolerance and my appreciation for floral notes is improving. I'm gonna go next with the Tennessee Gut Buster or Gut Bomb Yellow. Let me weigh this one because this is a pretty big pepper. Here we go. This thing weighs, this is a 13-gram pepper. This pepper is no joke, man. This is a big one. All right, so here's the exterior. By the way, the first pepper, it's hot. A non-chili head would have a problem with that. A chili head would find that to probably be between a 6 and an 8. Maybe somebody would say it's a 9, but probably a 6 to an 8. Okay, here's what a cool interior of the Tennessee Gut Bomb. Isn't that cool? Cut a hole there, right there. And that piece of pepper is right here. All right. No citrus notes. I kind of look for that when I have yellow pods. Here's a 13-gram monster. Tennessee Gut Bomb Yellow. Every pod I've eaten so far would have just been a problem years ago. That was very floral also. And floral with bitter is something I love. Floral is something it's growing on me, even floral with no bitter. It's just strange. This next one we're gonna do is the Chocolate Reaper. This is from Ethan from Pepper Poppers. And this is from Jimmy Pickles Seed Stock. Chocolate Reaper. Ugh. Just a rough, there's a couple dark seeds I'm going to remove. You'll see them right here. Do you see those? The seeds right there. There's a few dark ones. I'm going to remove those. Other than that, it's a pretty solid looking pepper. Every time I remove dark seeds, someone say, why are you doing that? First of all, there's no heat in seeds. These are the 2 dark seeds I removed. All right. I think dark seeds is sort of like the precursor of mold. And I could be wrong, but I doubt it. Now the first 2 pods were really fruity, okay? And all of them have been floral. That one was very earthy, a bit smoky and floral. All 3 pods so far have been just like, I would have had such a problem years ago. This is the unknown cross, the Primitally peach, unknown from a chocolate pods. Ooh, is this oily? Look at how oily, like right here. That is just glistening with oil. This is a very, very oily pepper. And smells hot. I just love anything Primitally. Wow. One thing I want us to talk about real quick. That chocolate pod didn't taste like chocolate. The peach didn't taste like peach. It only refers to the color phase. That was, again, very, very floral. Wow. But the heat's rising on that. Now, my ears are burning. I'm probably at a 4. Let me address the heat thing. Somebody watched the creeper video where I said it was one of the hottest pods. It equals the hottest pod I've ever tasted. And they're like, how is that a 4? It's a pain scale. I don't have a pain scale. You know, 1 for sauce, 1 for, peppers, and 1 for injuries. My pain scale is my pain scale. So when I tell you it's a 4 on my pain scale, it's the truth. I wouldn't lie to you. I can promise you I could have easily doubled that. I still could take a little bit more pain. Because that's really what we're talking about. Anytime we say, well, 1 to 10, what is it? What are we talking about? We're talking about pain, Anyhow, my ears are burning, which means I'm getting an endorphin rush, which means right now the pain is still at a 4, but it's going to be dropping pretty soon. I'm going to eat the JD Corkscrew. Pretty cool pod, right? Pretty neat. Boy, my ears are really burning. Now, when I say my ears are burning, every single video I make, somebody's watching it, finding the channel for the first time. The ear, it doesn't burn on the outside. It's like if you drilled a hole right there and drilled down to about there, that's where it's burning. This is a huge, look at the oil on this. Just as oily as the other ones. I put my hand with the other camera because it helps pull it into focus, and it's a habit, but I don't need it with this one. All right. Ooh. Smells hot. I'm still at a 4, so the pain hasn't begun to drop yet. Very fruity. The first few pods I ate were fruity, but they're kind of overshadowed by the floral. That corkscrew I just had, JD Corkscrew, didn't have any floral notes. It was very fruity. So I think when you get a fruity pod that has no floral notes, you tend to taste the fruitiness a lot more. When you have a pod that has a lot of floral notes, that tends to be the dominant flavor, and you lose a little bit of the fruitiness. Now this is a really good one. And oh, you know what? The heat's kind of dropping. Yep. Pain's going away. Anyway, here's the really cool. This is the Space crossed with the red. Very, very bumpy, kind of apocalypse looking. Man, my ears are burning. Look at how oily the blade is. Wow. On the upper portion of this side, on the top, look at that dark ridge. That is capsaicin oils. Oozing, bleeding from the sponginess of the placenta. Kind of cool. Oh, this one smells really hot. You know, it's sort of a drag. I thought that was going to be a really hot pepper. I should have eaten it early because I'm not even detecting the heat really on that much. I can tell it's a hot one, but my pain is dropping. That would be like an 8 to a 7 to a 10, depending on who you are. But now the pain is dropping. I got that great lightheaded feeling. My fingers are tingling. The burning is going away in my ears now. A little bit of pressure, like when you're on an airplane right before you need to pop your ears, that spot where you aren't quite sure. That's what my ears feel like. Wow. Here's the thing. I just ate a bunch of Super Hots, and if you're watching it for the first time and you look at me, like I tell you, I feel so good. I wish you could feel what I feel without having to go through the pain of eating them. If you could know what this feels like, you would eat peppers. It's a great painkiller. So I have back issues. I've had a whole bunch of surgeries, infusions and stuff. My back won't be troubling me at all today. Just got a lot of vitamin C, and it's kind of making my eyes water. It's a good one. So my pain's down to about a 1 right now. Isn't that weird? It's weird. I love the endorphin rush. All right, we're gonna wrap it up. The peppers came from Pepper Popper. Thank you, Ethan. And from Jacob DEATHridge from DEATHridge Peppers. Great peppers today. Have a great day. Be kind to somebody. Tell someone you love them. You'll see Jacob and Pepper Poppers in the description box. Check them out. They grow great peppers. There's the pepper for the bus. You do that, you're on it. I'm just driving. We're going places. Hey, there's the boat. My brother's driving. It's the lifeboat. If you or somebody you know has a problem with a substance, please check it out. Lives are being changed there. More videos here. I'm Johnny Scoble, you guys. I have issues, and this was Chase the Heat.